trends can be super overwhelming, and with the amount of stuff we have in the stores, it can be frustrating. So how do we wear viral bold trends? Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and today I'm breaking down the boldest trends for autumn winter 2025. These trends are already viral right now. These are the trends we're gonna see during the fashion week in September. So I know you also wanna know how to style them and find the trends which are for you, and it's totally normal if some trends are not. Okay guys, this is a part 2 of my autumn fashion trend series. If you haven't seen the part 1, I recommend you to first watch the part 1 where I go through 10 top fashion trends and how to wear them, how to style them, basically all the shebang. And in this video we're gonna talk more about the viral bold trends which we're gonna see a lot on social media during the fashion week, and some of them personally I love and I would incorporate in my everyday wardrobe, but some of them I will never wear. So let's find out which ones really worth your attention, your investment. Let's go. And I'm a coffee addict, so we can't serve without a coffee. Okay, first trend, and this one I definitely love. It has lots of names, but basically we're gonna talk about suits, big structured shoulder suits. It's also called the power styling. You can see a lot of these names in Walk and Bazaar and all that. I personally love this trend because it basically goes through this Yves Saint Laurent aesthetics, and I love this style. It's not super feminine, you know, you have a lot of structure, a lot of focus on the shoulders, which is traditionally a focus on the menswear more, but I love it. It definitely gives you a super beautiful silhouette, and we're also gonna see, because of these big shoulders, we're gonna see a lot more focus on the waist. So when I tell you to tuck your stuff in, do that, because this is how you get your waist back, you know? It is really different from the styling of the oversized and these cool girls which we see a lot. It's super elegant, super chic, so definitely something I personally really love. And if you are an office worker, super busy, you know, that's your time to shine. You probably have already a suit. You don't even need to go for super big shoulders or put the shoulder pads if this is not for you. But what you can do is definitely make more accent on your waist. Use the belt, use different belts wherever you want. You can use a scarf, and you're gonna look super on trend. Okay, trend number 2, and I decided to talk a little bit more about color. Yeah, we know the brown is the main color of the season, autumn, but we also saw a lot of red accents going from Burgundy trend and all of that. Burgundy is not going anywhere. We're gonna see less of it, but it's still there. So different accents of red, and it's also gonna be in accessories, not only in clothes. And interestingly, we saw this kind of light, even neon-like green. I wonder what this means. It's really fresh, it's really nice. Also going into more satin and sheer materials, which was really interesting. So I wonder if we're gonna see that more in spring, if the green would be our butter yellow of 2026. Let's see. Overall, what I noticed from the runways, we're gonna have a little different and unusual, weird color combinations. We're gonna see like purple with green and red, brown, gray, and then again some kind of a purple aubergine color, something like that, and all other different combinations, which is really cool because I think colors can be super tricky, and this is why I think if you don't get the colorist, or if you don't know your colorist and have no idea what the color theory is, then it is a trend that can go really, really wrong. So I would be careful, but if you love colors, you have lots of colorful clothes, then go for it. Go experiment, mix wherever you wanna mix. Just to know that, yeah, if you would like to know a little bit more about your colors and color analysis, I actually have 2 videos. One of them is like 1 hour full review of Korean color analysis. You can have a look here if you are into that. Okay, trend number 2, right? Yeah, second trend, and that's a fur or fur, depending on what you prefer, sustainability, quality-wise, price-wise, and wherever your values, right? Yes, we're gonna see fur much more. The fur jackets, they're kind of going on and off every, I don't know, 3 years or so. But now we're also gonna see fur in weirdly shoes and bags, which I think my mom had a fur bag when I was like 12 or so. So yeah, I wouldn't say it's super new, but the trend is coming back. If you also have an old fur bag you bought like 15 years ago and didn't throw away, you know, that's time to maybe get it out. I personally love this trend. I'm, well, from a cold country. Cultural wise, fur was always present, and I do love this beautiful vintage like old mob style vibe coats. And also, to be honest, they are quite practical in terms of warmth during cold season. So you can choose if you want to go for real or fur, or maybe you don't want to have any fur whatsoever. But that's gonna be a trend we're gonna see it a lot. Okay, trend number 5, it's a fringe. This is a trend which I personally, not my style. It's obviously going from the western trend we've been seeing during this summer, cowboy boots, denim, all that. It's not my style, so I'm not gonna do really a lot about this trend, even though this kind of fringe bags can be super cute. Overall, if you love that, we're gonna see lots of fringes in, as I showed you, the bags, the skirts, the blouses, the jackets. I think that here you can go a lot out if you love. If you love the western and this is you, then go for it. Your time to shine. If you're more conservative and minimalistic as me, I would say some fringe detail, let's say in a jacket, can be, if you want to try. Or the safest choice I would maybe go is the fringe bag, because with denim it looks really cute. Okay, next one. That one I saw in Vogue Scandinavia and it's called Barbour effect. So we're gonna talk about check pattern. This check pattern doesn't need to be only brown and black and, you know, this original Barbour style. No, it can be different color combination, maybe more into the gray. It can be totally different check, but we're gonna see a lot more elements in skirts, in shorts. You obviously can go all monochromic kind of outfit. I wouldn't do that because, again, that's just a little bit too much for me. A nice coat with some Burberry kind of inspired situation. A scarf can be really nice. The check trousers is always so stylish and timeless and elegant. So yeah, we're gonna see it a little bit more. Next one, and this one is not a surprise for anyone who have watched at least one trends video of 2025, for example, like I do. If you have seen my video, leave me a comment because you are definitely a true fan and I wanna know you. Basically, it's maximalism. We are going even further away from minimalism, you know, and into maximalism. And we're still gonna see a lot of accessories, bold accessories. It's still staying charms on bags, charms on shoes, mixing everything together, the colors, the statement pieces, the scarves. So yeah, it's still staying. We're gonna see that more. And I guess sometime soon we're gonna go back to minimalism, so don't get super upset if that's not for you. It's gonna come back. So if you don't want to invest in any clothes, you have your wardrobe figured out, you're happy and confident, then accessories might be something to consider. If you still wanna, you know, be on trend, try something new, then go for it. And accessories is a super affordable way to do that, so I encourage you to go explore it. I believe we're on trend number 8, and we're gonna talk a little bit of what's gonna wait for us during Christmas, holiday season. Yes, I said it. It's not that far away. Yeah, I know. How did we get here, right? So basically what we already saw on Ryan Wave, the inspired holiday vibes are obviously sequins, satin, lots of embellishment. That's I personally love. Beautiful embellishments, and they can be as like a lot of them everywhere, as well as little bits like around your neck or your shoulders and or your sleeve. So something more minimalistic, let's say. We're gonna still see a lot of transparent blouses, blouses because, well, you know, it's going from the ruffles and drape style. Transparent trend is also staying for autumn, and I actually also love this one. Super feminine and super sexy. These are gonna be the vibes for our Christmas holidays. I probably we're gonna see more, and let me know if you actually would like to see more on the holiday trends. Leave me a comment if this is what you need help with. We still have 3 more autumn trends. Coffee break. Trend number 9 is a modern prep. I believe this is because Tommy Hilfiger and Ralph Lauren had a quite big comeback during spring, and we're gonna see a lot of this more prepped style. What I mean by that is cute cardigans, the tweed, we're gonna see the shorts, you know, like this cool type of vibe situation, uniform, let's say. Lots of jeans, lots of trousers, 19s vibe, so all of that. I personally love it. That's probably one of my favorite styles, and I do like to dress preppy. But again, we are in 2025, so we get a little bit modern twist because of the chaotic layering, which I was talking in my first video. And this is why this prep style also gonna be a little bit more chaotic and a little bit less finished, you know, less polished. It's still gonna look super put together, but a little bit messy. Let's say you don't tuck your shorts, you let it out, but you have a cute cardigan on. It also can be lighter, it also can be different colors, obviously with the brown and red accent, but also lots of pastels. The tweed isn't going anywhere. We're still gonna see less tweed, I would say, but it's still there. I would say also a little bit like a country vibe, so the trench coats and the barn jackets are so on trend right now, so I think you got an idea. Trend number 10, I actually also prepped a bonus trend for you in this video, but trend number 10 is belts. Oh my god, belts are getting such a huge attention, and you know, in summer we saw double and triple belts. See even more exaggeration, so we are going to the big kind of waistband with big statements. So basically belt becomes almost the core of your outfit, which I think is super nice trend because you don't need to overdo it. If you don't want to go to such extremes and just add a nice beautiful belt, maybe just with an interesting buckle, you're already going to be on trend. But if you want to even level up and just experiment with them, try to just wear 2-3 belts together. Or personally, I love the belts which are very long, so you can wrap them around your waist, for example with a dress, and close it. I think it looks super chic and so elegant. We're almost at the end, and I prepped you a bonus trend, and we're gonna talk a little bit about bags. So the biggest trends we're gonna see in bags is this big, slouchy, soft tote bags. First of all, they're gonna have volume, but the main thing is they're gonna be more slouchy, smooshy. You don't wanna really wear that on a shoulder, you wanna take it under your hand. I have to say something about this. I don't hate these bags. I think slouchy, more soft, more casual, sounds really good and comfortable and practical, but having your bag like that under your arm, I don't think it's really practical. It's cool for the pics, yes, very cute. I'm not sure if you're gonna go around like that because, you know, your hands are not free. Anyway, I don't think this brand is super bad. No, I just wanna say that we're gonna see less of the structured bag, which a lot of people love, and I have to say I also have more structured bags, but in this season, yes, we're gonna see more relaxed slouchy bags, also because we do have trends which are, you know, more structured, like the power suits and also more preppy style, so you wanna make it a little bit more casual and effortless, hence we pair it with more slouchy bags plus chaotic layering, so you know, these are the vibes. Okay guys, that were, I believe, 11 bold fashion trends. As always, I'm really curious to know which of these trends you like, which one you want to incorporate, and which one you think is absolute nightmare. Leave me the comment, let's discuss. And I hope you got a lot of inspiration on what you can do, and you do not need to implement each one of them, and you do not need to shop for each one of them, because remember that it's about you and your style. The most important thing in your wardrobe is actually your base, and this is what you're wearing every day. So if you want to start to dress better and know how to implement easily these trends, you have to start with the base. And if you know that this is your problem, then I can help you with my Chic Capsule System for busy women, and basically we're gonna sort your base, because everything starts with the base. If you don't have a strong base wardrobe, capsule wardrobe, you can call it whatever you want, you will have a very big troubles to styling anything, especially this trend. So if that's something you are interested in, make sure you check out the link in my description box for my product, which is just like 10 euros. And you can also ask me anything if you have any question or if you need any suggestions and help with your styles or where to buy some pieces. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope I gave you lots of inspiration for what to wear this autumn and what trends they're gonna be, what to invest in. And as always, if you like this video, you know what to do. I'm so happy to see each of you in my community. And if you haven't seen my video part 1 about the main top 10 fashion trends, don't forget to have a look so you have the whole information of what's going on in the fashion world. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching and see you in my next fashion videos. Bye!